Hey, Shalom Israel, I.S.U.P.K, Oklahoma, Sabbath service. Started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. You understand? Today, we're going to go into, a number of things, I guess, right? World War III is on its head. It's on its way. You understand? It's on its way. As you can see, it's a number of countries that are separating themselves from America. You understand? Taking away the dollar. You understand? And just completely, listen, man, you take that money away, you understand, from this oppressor, you understand, nothing will stand for him. He's going to be ready to go to war with any and everybody that separates from him. You understand? Sort of like when we tried to separate from him and we was making our own dollar. You understand? He had to come in and make war with us. A number of neighborhoods have been, blown up or burned down, by this oppressor once you try to get away from him. You understand? So, we're going to go into that today and talk about what we need to do, you understand, as a people, you understand, and where we need to be lining ourselves up, you understand, for this World War III to go down, and how we need to get out of this mind state of we are a part of this place. Right. You know what I mean? That's the main thing. Trying to wash the brains of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to let them know this is not your rest. You understand? This is not the place for you to think that you can, fight with your oppressor to gain his, liberty and freedom when you don't have any freedom. You know what I mean? You don't have any freedom, but all of your love and all of your, hugs and everything that you got, every blood, sweat, and tear you giving to your oppressor, where you need to be giving it to the Most High and to your people. Right. You understand? So, me and the brother, we definitely gonna go into that today. You understand? And teach you and let you know where you need to put that energy into. You understand? Salaki. Go ahead, you know what I mean?
What that brother saying is so heavy, man, because we put so much energy, he was saying we put so much energy in the oppressor and not the Lord. And that's another big plague in our community. We prefer to go to other nations instead of listening to somebody who's wiser than us that's amongst our people, right? Like Hispanic and Native Indian. We prefer to go seek, acceptance in different community versus that person that's wise and strong-minded in our community that say, no, you shouldn't do it. Right. See, and that's an issue because we think we know everything. That in it's 2023, like they say, God, right, war. Right. It's 2023. Right. But meanwhile, we still living in hell. Brothers still, strung out on drugs. Right. Sisters still got all these babies and don't know how they gonna make ends meet. Mm-hmm. But we know so much. Right. See, if you could, Bob Rashad, give me that Hebrews 13 and 17. Because that is so heavy, man. Like, our people have an issue with taking orders. Like, even when Moses was supposed to lead them people out, you know how many people really turn their back? They prefer to live up under the Egyptian because they could drink a soda or smoke a cigarette, right, or be a homosexual. Right. When Moses clearly trying to drag them out of there for the goodness of the kingdom, for the goodness of the Lord. Right. Go ahead.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13, verse 17. Mm-hmm. Obey them that have the rule over you.
Obey them that have the rule over you. Somebody who in authority. Just like your boss is at work saying, I need you to move this stuff off this pallet and put it on this shelf. Right. That person rules over you, but you don't have a problem because you're doing it for $1. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? It's so many different instances to where you got to obey somebody who's ruling over you. Right. No, go ahead.
And submit yourselves.
So obey and submit that person that has authority over you. Right. We got Commander GEN.YAHANNA, right, the rest of the generals, the captains, and high-ranking officers. Right. Our job is to obey those higher-ranking brothers. You know why? Because they're wiser. Right. Because they earned it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I owe them that. Right. You know what I'm saying? When we put that oil on our head and took that oath to provide and protect and show brotherhood and sisterhood, that is our job and our duty, to obey who's above. Just like the people coming into the school. And we're going to be honest, you're going to have to obey what was the end of that? It said obey and
submit yourselves.
You're going to have to obey and submit, because that's how a structure and a strong structure and a foundation is built. Right. And again, we bring it back to Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Mm-hmm. We don't want to listen to anybody. That's why we're in so many broken homes, man. Mm-hmm. That's why we filled up the penitentiary I mean, just we lead an LGBT community,
right?
Because we don't want to have to listen to rulership. We don't want to have to submit ourselves to something, but we're willing to submit ourselves to the drugs, violence, the oppressor, in sexual deviance,
right? For they watch for your souls.
These people that you supposed to submit yourself are the people that's going to watch for your soul. When they say, I don't think you should go out to the club,
right,
brother, alcohol is not for you. Leave that alcohol alone. You know why? Because he might wake up in the morning like, what the hell happened? And he got to do 15 years behind something that he didn't know what was going on.
Right.
That sister might get drunk out with her friend and be raped or groped or whatever, and she doesn't understand why.
Right.
Because she's under the influence where she should have listened to her mother,
right,
or a righteous brother or her father. Go ahead.
As they that must give account, that they may do it with joy.
They do it with joy. Not having an issue. You know what I'm saying? I know you're an alcoholic, and every time you call me at night, I got an issue. Right. It's my job and my duty. And it's your job to make sure you listen to somebody above you to make sure you're on the right path.
That's right.
Because somebody's going to look up to you. Somebody's going to need some information that you're neglecting to save their life.
Right.
You owe them that, and they owe you that. And
That's
that
right.
also go along with brotherhood and sisterhood.
Right.
Obey the people that is above you, that is of this nation, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man and woman. Go ahead.
And not with grief.
And not with grief. Go ahead.
For that is unprofitable for you.
Oh, I mean, that's all I got.
I mean, man. Hey, no sweat. Like you so right. You understand? Like you gonna have to, be unselfish in this truth.
Right.
You understand? You got to be unselfish as a nation, period. You understand? If you look at every other race out here, you know what I'm saying? The Chinese, man, they call back to China. They say, hey, man, we got another space for, Kim Un to come over here and open up their own, a Chinese restaurant or nail salon.
Right.
You understand? They, as a nation, know that they can't be selfish among themselves in order for their nation to move forward. You understand? They work as a team versus us. We work against each other. We think that, well, what is the saying in there? They can't tell me nothing. God, only God can judge me. You understand? They think that Christ is their man. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, as a nation, they move forward when we continue to move backwards. You understand? We continue to think that we don't need a man in our home, right? We continue to think that, we can, do it all by ourselves. Right. You understand? I don't need nobody over me. Right. I don't need nobody to tell me what to do. You understand? And how to live. You a damn lie, Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You are a lie. You lying to yourselves. We all need each other. You understand? No nation moves without the man, and no nation moves without the woman. You understand? It works as a unit. You understand? Here in the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, we are moving as a unit. We know exactly who we report to, how we're supposed to treat each other as brothers and sisters. You understand? We are gaining these things back that the Most High gave us from the beginning. Right. You understand? He told us to separate from everybody else. Why? Because everybody else has their own thing. We don't need to be amongst them to be a nation. We don't need to be amongst the oppressor to be a nation. We can do it all by ourselves. You understand? We can hold up our own people by ourselves. But the problem is we think we need to be with the oppressor in order to get ahead. You understand? Give me Salakia. Give me Deuteronomy 32:8. You understand? That's the only mindset of the Black, Hispanic, and Native American. That we have to be with them in order to move forward. We have to be with them in order to make money. We have to be with them in order to, every damn thing. Right. You understand? We have lost leadership in this place. Right. And I blame the damn Christian church. I blame our leaders. I blame our fathers before us. I blame our mothers before us. You understand? But here in the I.S.U.P.K, we're gaining that all back. We have the answers. Right. You understand? We got the way we're supposed to be living. And it's supposed to be separate outside of every other nation. Because we are special people. You understand? We the baddest people on this planet. You understand? And for the people to think that we need anybody else to be bad or be good, right. Like we are a lost nation, You understand? Go ahead with that if you could.
Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High divided to the nation.
To the what?
To the nation.
And that nations is with an S. That means he divided everybody. Like you over here, you Chinese, you over here, white man over here, Israel, you over here. You understand? He divided to the nations. Go ahead.
Their inheritance.
Their own inheritance. You understand? Everybody has their lot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their position on this planet Earth. You understand? Go ahead.
When he separated the sons of Adam.
When he separated us. Yeah, we all come from Adam. You damn right we all come from Adam. Adam named all the animals and the plants and the bugs. He named everything. But he separated us. He separated us for a reason. You understand? Go ahead.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
And because of, listen, man, the children of Israel is his people. The children of Israel is his lot. Like, he like, all right, listen, y'all are the special ones now. I got y'all. I just need y'all to stay over there. Everybody else, y'all go over there. You understand? Israel, y'all got the land. I'm giving y'all this land.
Right.
Right? Go ahead with verse 9.
Verse 9. For the Lord's portion is his people.
The Lord's portion is his people. And his people is who? Go ahead.
Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Jacob, we all know Jacob is Israel. You understand? And we have to understand if we come back to what the Most High put down, we'll be back to our own position. We'll be back in our land. We'll be back to our own inheritance. Right now, we don't have an inheritance. Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, we pass down trauma. Right? We pass down smoking weed. We pass down baby mamas.
Right.
We pass down, all types of folly and wickedness. That's what we pass down. You understand? We don't have anything else to pass down but that.
Right.
You understand? Every time we get together, man, it's always something. Somebody dying, somebody killed, somebody getting beat up, a woman is probably getting raped, groped or anything like that. Right. We cannot live as a nation like that. Right? We was downtown, hey, shout out to to the Passover in Raleigh, North Carolina. You understand? The 54th annual was something heavy, you understand, and very brotherly and sisterly, right? Going downtown, it was the J. Cole concert, you understand, had the J. Cole concert, and you could just tell, you could just see our people out there just going in, half naked, right? Brothers out there, pants down to the ankles, right? You could just look at our people and in Israel, we can see it. You know what I'm saying? It's just something, once you come into the truth, you could just sit back and look at our people and, kind of shake your head and say, damn, man, how do we get to this position? How do we get to this? Well, it was the elders. It was the people over us. You understand? That had the Bible in their homes the whole time. You understand? But never opened it up to read it. Right? Because we listening to that wicked pastor, you understand, in those churches, telling us that God loves everybody. You understand? And you can do what the hell you want to do. Just put some money in the books. In the bucket. You understand? And everything is going to be all right. Well, that was a damn lie. You understand? You have to do something in order for the Most High to come back and redeem you. You understand? You're not saved, Christian.
Right.
You understand? Nobody is saved. And I'll be wanting to ask a Christian all the time, like, what are you saved from? You understand? It's murder out here. You still dying from diabetes and gout and your sons is getting killed out on the streets. What are you saved from?
Right.
You understand? You're still in the land of your captivity. You understand? So, listen, I can go all day about these damn Christians but as a people, we have to move forward. You know what I'm saying? As a people, we have to start understanding that we are those people. We are a special people. But if you don't recognize that you're special, you're just going to stay dumb. You're still going to be underneath the white man. You're still going to be underneath your oppressor if you don't understand that you're better than him.
Right.
You understand? We are better than him. You understand? I'm tired of telling our people this, but I have to. You understand? Turn on the TV. Walk outside. Look at your own kids. Right? We know that we are better than them. The problem is that we don't act like it.
Right.
You understand? We don't act like we're better than them. And that's how they have their foot on our necks. You understand? Because we think that we're nothing. We think that we black. You understand? African Americans. You understand? No, we are God's chosen people, man. Israel. We come up from Jacob. You understand?
Right.
Salaki. Go ahead, Doc.
Oh man, what you saying, heavy, man? Like, I mean, hey, we need to come. We need to reunite, man.
Right.
Because all reality, even if you don't want to believe in the Bible, you still got to come to a conclusion that you got black people, you got Asian people, right. You got European people. So at the end of the day, us as a people need to be on one body. Right. Like in China. Man, you look right now, according to the wars and stuff like that, them marching, you'll see thousands of Asians, thousands of them on one accord in the military. Already know if somebody crossed that line, like we all going out like that. Right. And it's crazy because brothers, specifically brothers, are afraid to take orders even in the world. Soon as a boss tell them to do this, that, no, you know, we in captivity. God. We gotta work. God. You know what I mean? The boss give him too much work. What he want to do? Walk out. He want to get high at the job knowing he could lose his job and risk his whole livelihood of his family. Right. You know, and when it comes to things like that, you gotta understand, the Bible has rank and order. Captains, officers, troopers, and X, Y, Z. Right. And that's exactly how we operate. Right. But the issue is a lot of people don't want to deal with that type of authority. Right. See, what you have to understand is Paul followed somebody. Moses followed somebody. Right. You know, Commander General GEN.YAHANNA followed somebody. Right. And these are great men who walked. How was they leading a nation if they didn't want to follow? Right. In order for you to be a great leader, be a king, you have to follow somebody great. Right. In reverting back, when it comes to seeking counsel and guidance for somebody wise, not saying we know everything, right, but there are always better results and better answers to get certain results and certain answers. It might not be 100%, but it's something that's way better. Right. You know, so man, hey, y'all brothers coming to the school, y'all sisters coming to school. Right. Because somebody telling you don't do that might just save your life for another week. Damn right. You know, a sister, hey, do not deal with that man, might stop you from getting a black eye tomorrow night. Right. Right. And listen, and that's so true. You understand? Why wouldn't you want to try something different than we've already been trying? Right. We've been trying the Christian church for 100 years plus. Right. You understand? And it ain't working. Right? It's so many times you're going to keep going back to that same old abuser. Right? You got an abusive husband or abusive, situation or whatever. It's so many times that you're going to be like, you know what? I'm giving enough love to this cat, man. Right. I'm giving enough love to this man or to this woman. I'm tired of being abused. Well, when are we going to stop doing that? Right? When are we going to stop telling ourselves like, oh, well, all oppressors is not like that. All, they're not all like that. Well, a lot of them is. Right. Okay. And I'm not here to take no chances on my people figuring out who's right and who's wrong. Right. Right? I'm not here for that. I'm not here to try to figure out, what white man is good and what white man is evil. I'm not here for that. Right. I'm just going to leave all of them alone. You understand? Leave them all alone and just give all my love to the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's it. Damn. I mean, because they the ones that need it, right? Right? They the ones that need it. They the ones that need structure. They the ones that need this love and guidance and understanding. These are the ones that need it. Right. They're them. We the ones that's lost. We the lost damn sheep, Right. They don't need it. The white man know exactly what they doing out here. Chinese man, the East Indian man, they all know what they're doing here. Right. They have their own nation. They have their own land. They have their own stocks and bonds and all that old extra language and all. The way they eat. We don't have that. Right. They have all that. Black man, we all one nation. We all one people. Well, go to the white man and see if he got the same answers. Go to him and ask him if he got the same answer. If we all one, no, we're not. Right. He knows that we're different. You understand? Because he's gonna treat you different. You understand? And if we all one people, then we should be treated the same, right? Right. That's why you got to come into the I.S.U.P.K. Get this rank and order. Right. Right. Because you don't have order in the neighborhoods. The neighborhoods is tore down. The neighborhoods don't have no order. They don't have no generals. They don't have no captains. They don't have no officers. You understand? They ain't got sisters in the neighborhood that's grabbing up these kids, you understand, and say, hey, get your butt in the house. All they got is OGs and big homies.
That's it. You understand? They got these big homies that ain't doing nothing but feeding you crack and weed so you can go sell on the corner so you can serve 15, 20 years in the pen. That's what they giving you. That's what your big homies is giving you. You understand? Instead of, we ain't got no more big mamas no more.
Right.
Big mama twerking on Instagram now. You understand? We gotta get back to this ranking order.
Right.
This is the only way we gonna survive. You understand? I know you want that in Deuteronomy 1:15. Go ahead.
Let me get that real quick.
God, you know what I'm saying? The book of Deuteronomy.
And I do got a follow-up precept.
No sweat. Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 15. So I took the chief of your tribes, wise men.
Wise men, not fools, not weak men, not men who need to get high to go to war.
Right.
To focus. You know, not women who feel as if it's a hot girl summer. You know, I'm doing me.
Right.
Not, you know, wise men.
Right. And known and made them heads over you.
So these are wise men that heads over you. Commander GEN.YAHANNA.
Damn right.
Behind me.
Damn
all
right.
the other generals.
Right.
You know, in Oklahoma, Captain Yagawa.
Come.
You know, these are wise men that are over you.
Right.
And the Lord, I'm not going to say it this way. It would be foolish for somebody to put a fool over a nation of people.
Right.
And expect something good to happen.
Right.
Or expect these people to succeed.
Right.
Come on, that's like Megan Thee Stallion. Imagine Megan Thee Stallion running for president for women. Or that damn little baby running for president for the young Negroes.
Right.
Go ahead.
Captains over thousands.
So these are wise men. These captains over 1,000. In this school, we got captain of 13,000 and 10,000.
Right.
Go ahead.
And captains over hundreds. And captains over 50s. And Salakia, go ahead.
So these are officers that's thousands, 500s, 50s. Go ahead.
And captains over 10s. And officers among your tribes.
And then you get these officers. You know what I'm saying? Then you get the brothers that's still coming into the school that's trying to get their rank.
Right.
These is a rank and order structure. And for the people that don't believe in the Bible, where do you think your American military comes from?
Right.
Because the Bible is older than America. Last time we checked.
Damn right.
The oldest thing that we know in history is Native Indians. But this Bible is older than anything out here.
Right.
So where does America get their army from when they say colonel and mark? I mean, this brother can tell you about ranks. I don't know nothing about ranks.
Yeah.
Colonels, mark.
Hey, they get, like Salakia, like they get all of this structure from the Bible. You understand? And for any Bible believer, you understand, that think that they know anything about this. Right. I mean, they're quick to tell you about Moses, quick to, open their mouth, but they don't know nothing about this. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what Moses have done, you know what I'm saying, in the beginning. Like, listen, man, this is what Moses did. And for the church not to follow what Moses did, you need to be running up out of there.
Right.
Right? You need to be running out of there if they're not telling you the whole book versus just from Matthew all the way to Revelations. Because that's what a Christian will do. They take the Old Testament straight out of the whole process and go from Matthew all the way to Revelations.
Right.
And you know what? They don't even want to see Revelations, You understand? They don't even want to see that. You understand? So at the end of the day, we have to get wise men. You understand? Men that ain't giving a damn about your feelings.
Right.
That's first off. It's not about your feelings. It's not about, you know what I'm saying? Well, I think that. It's not about that. It's about what the Most High put down. You understand? And are you man enough or woman enough to stand in the truth and say, you know what? You're right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I need to fix myself. I need to get underneath this man.
Right.
You understand? Because we all have to answer one day. You understand? Listen, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? When Christ come back and when they open up that book up and he start to goddamn run down your what you've done on this earth. You understand? I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid to stand in front of Christ or the most. I'm scared of that. And he say, I never knew you. You understand? Like, I'm afraid of that. And you got to, as blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you got to fear the Lord. You understand? I want the kingdom,
Right.
I don't give a damn what it takes.
Right.
You understand? I'm here to save blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Right? So that's my job. And as much as I can, I'm going to put in this brick out. You understand? Like Captain Carter always say, put in your brick. You understand? Stop being scared out here. You understand? Stop being a damn,
Right.
Stop being that. You understand? And be a man. You know what I'm saying? Be a woman. Woman up in here.
Right. Right.
You understand? We need strong women. We ain't talking about strong, independent women. We need strong women for the Most High, right? You know, it's going to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. You understand? And if you scared to get underneath a man, you know, you might need some counseling. We go through things in our life, you know what I'm saying, to where, you've been a single mother for a long time and you've been doing it for a long time. And I get it. I understand that. But right now is not the time for that. You understand? World War III is on the brink. Right. You understand? Separation is a must right now. Yeah, you understand? Right. Separation is a must. And we have to come back together. And the only way we're going to come back together if you come back to this rank structure.
Damn right.
Salaki, I know you got something else.
Right.
Damn right.
Damn right. I mean, everything he said was right. I mean, he broke the precept down, and I guess I'll just go to the next one.
What you got?
Philippines 2:14.
God,
Philippians.
God, no sweat.
Philippines.
Hey, listen. Listen. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Like, God dang, man. Like what America has fed us, you know what I'm saying, is not it. It's not it. And we know it don't work. We got so many single parent homes out here. We can see that it don't work. Right. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many. I mean, golly. Like, I'm looking at Salakia, if I may. I'm looking at it's a little show on TV, and me and my rib was watching SWV and I.S.U.P.K coming together. You understand? Doing a little, concert, whatever. And I'm looking at the sisters. One of the sisters from SWV got this son is a, homosexual, and, I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, how in the world, you understand, can a sister sit back and say, that's okay for my son? I mean, it's just like a man, of course, just like Dwayne Wade, look at it, look at his son turning into a little girl or whatever the case may be. I just don't understand it. The leadership in our communities has failed us so much, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at these brothers, man, these brothers has turned it into women. It's like you never even had a chance. You never even had a chance to, be a man. Figure out what is a man. You know what I mean? Your mother or your father is so weak to the point, golly, I said so weak. Yeah? It goes back to the SWV song. You might be too young for this,
Man, come on.
That's one of the songs from SWV. I get so weak in the knees.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you heard that before. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we're so weak as a nation that we can't even tell our kids, take them damn heels off. Right? You're not playing in my makeup. Right. And you're not a girl. You're a man. You're a boy. You understand? And to take that young man and say, you know what? I can't do nothing with you no more. Let me give you to your father, right? We might not, me and him, we might not have a great relationship, but this may be the best thing for you. Right. Let me put a man over you real quick. So, because at the end of the day, I want you to be a man. Go ahead, Ox.
And it's so heavy that this brother says that. It's because the fact that America based everything off of how you feel. How you feel. Right. But according to the scripture, once you put your rod in that woman, or that man put his rod inside of you, now you're working for the Lord.
That's it.
Whatever happens in between that marriage, outside of adultery, you're working for the Lord.
That's
that child, that's your job for the Lord.
That's right.
And for you to pass that child off, even though it's not a good relationship, that was a righteous move, and that was work for the Lord. Right. And you might feel like you don't want to watch your child. Right. You might want to do you. Right. But you still made the wise choice of letting that father raise his son. Because he's working for the Lord.
Right. Right. And listen, Lakia, I can't remember the sister's name in Samuel, in the book of Samuel, the first Samuel. I can't remember Samuel's mother's name, but that's what she did for him. She dropped him off. See? She told the Most High, listen, man, you give me a son, man, I'm just going to give him to you. She dropped him off. Him off. Right. You know what I'm saying? She knew exactly what she was supposed to be doing as a mother. Dropped him off. Look, you got it. Go ahead. You understand? And now you got the book of Samuel. Right. 2 of them. You understand? Where you wanted Philippians? Salaki.
2:14.
God.
Now, this is where it comes to people having an issue having people rank over them. Because you know what I'm saying? It been time and time again, I done seen, maybe this brother seen too, that brothers will lead the truth.
Right.
The thing that's governing themselves and saving their life because of somebody got a rank above them or got a rank raised before them or somebody that's giving them orders. Stop being a damn female, man.
Right.
Stop being so weak. You listen to your boss, man.
That's it.
You got your hand out for your check, begging for extra hours. Stop being weak when it comes to the same brother that actually love you, that's tender-hearted.
Right.
Because the oppressor only paying you because he got to.
Right.
He'll do you the same way he did grandma and grandpa.
Right.
Pay your ass 50 cents and he'll tell you to go back out in the field.
That's it.
Go ahead.
The book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 14. Do all things without murmurings and disputings.
Do all things without fussing and fighting and complaining.
Right.
And throwing temper tantrums. Stop being emotional.
Right.
Imagine you being out in the war, and again, this brother can speak. Imagine you being out in Kuwait or Germany or something like that.
Right.
And the general, whoever out there that's above y'all, tell you to go run around this building right here with your battle buddy.
Right.
And then you complaining that you don't want to go in.
Right.
And now you the one shot in the back.
Right.
Or everybody, y'all been compromised.
Right.
That is the issue with us.
Right.
We don't want to listen to anybody, and we feel as if we got the authority. Now look, that's why it's broken home. Brothers don't want to listen to a man saying, bro, go get a job.
Right.
Now you're locked up, and now you got another man raising your child. You got a lesbian woman raising your child.
Right.
And that's all. Stop with the murmuring, man. Stop complaining.
Right.
This is war, is a spiritual war out here. And right now, our people are dead.
Damn
we're
right.
losing.
Damn right.
Like we're on the tail end of everything, man. We don't own nothing but the sin. Go ahead.
Hey, verse 15.
Oh, that was it.
I mean, listen, what you brought out was heavy because, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, the brothers that fall out of the truth, you know what I'm saying? They go off and they make their own groups.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to be under commanding General Yohanna.
Right.
You understand? They don't want to come in as a damn young man. They don't want to come in as a trooper.
Right.
You understand? So where a brother that's probably younger than them, or maybe even older than, I don't know. They don't want to follow no instructions.
Right.
You understand? So they go off and they gonna make their own groups. They gonna make the I.U.I.C. They gonna make the Sakaris. They gonna make these other groups to where now they're in charge.
Right.
Now I feel good. You understand? Versus us coming together, like Zephaniah 2:1 said, gathering yourselves together. They rather just go off and go make their own groups. You understand? But you know what? In the time of Christ, it was like that. You know what I'm saying? They had different groups. You understand? But, you know, at the end of the day, Christ's like, hey, man, let them alone. You know what I'm saying? Let them go there. Listen, it ain't going to come to nothing if they try to do something in my name. You understand? Here in the I.S.U.P.K, listen, man. Listen, you know, rank and order. You come in here, you definitely going to get in order. You may not like it. You understand? You may not love it in the beginning, but it's going to save your life. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, we've been preaching this since 1969.
Right.
Come inside of this body, man. Come in here, sit down, you understand, and learn something about yourself. You know what I mean? Become a man. You know what I'm saying? Become a woman of the Most High. You understand? And stop being, you know, a talebearer, or, you know, all of this, with all this murmuring and all of this stuff, man. Let's come together. Let's stop all this, crap, man.
Right.
The Christian church ain't helping you. Your boss is not helping you. I don't know who else you looking forward to. You understand? The money can't save you. Right. You can't take that with you. So you can chase the money as much as you want to. I'm not saying quit your job or don't get a raise or nothing like that. What I'm saying is don't lean too hard on trying to do that. Don't serve that money more than you serve the Most High. You understand? We have to pay our bills. We have to eat. We have to feed our children, of course. You understand? But don't put that past what we got here going on in the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I mean? We got jobs.
Right.
We got families.
Right.
You understand? We got kids. We got all that. You understand? But at the end of the day, this work is number one. The Most High is always going to be number one here in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
You understand? Because we serve the Most High. You understand? That's just what it is.
Right.
I mean, that's our duty. You understand? That's our duty. So we have to learn how to get out of this place mentally. You understand? And the Most High, listen, man, he gonna come and get us.
Right.
Like, he gonna come and get us if we start to serve him. You understand? That's what we're gonna, listen, give me Salak, give me Jeremiah 16. He'll come and get us. Like, don't you want your own land? Blacks, Hispanics, don't you want your own land that's peaceful? You understand? Beautiful land. You understand? Milk and honey. You understand? Right. You know, like, don't you want that? I know the sisters is tired of working. You understand? I know the sisters is tired of working. You understand? They are out here grinding up. I know they tired of going. You ain't listen, man. You may not even have to get a pedicure or manicure in the damn in the kingdom of heaven, right? Them feet is terrible in this place. You understand? Them hard heels up. Them women, our women ain't even gonna have to set their feet on the ground in the kingdom. You understand?
Right.
Like, listen, you can get rid of all that. You know what I'm saying? You get rid of all the hard feet, them hard hands. Like men, okay, listen, you know, as men, that's just what it is with us. You know, we hardcore. You understand? But for our women, I know y'all tired of that. You understand? Ain't you tired of that? Come on, Salaki, let me get there with you before you start Jeremiah, man. I mean, come on. I know y'all tired. You know what I'm saying? Take some burden off you. You understand? You ain't got to live like this. You don't. And the sisters in the I.S.U.P.K, they understand what I'm talking about. Even in the truth, like some of those burdens that a woman in the world has, the women in the I.S.U.P.K don't have that. You understand? The brothers in here, listen, man, ain't no homosexuals in here. You understand? Ain't no sleeping with animals and all that old extra outside bringing home diseases. Ain't none of that going on in here. You understand? We ain't on no drugs. You understand? Listen, man, we ain't doing none of that stuff that's in the world. The sisters ain't got to worry about something, you know, spending all that money on holidays and birthdays and all of that. No, take that off of you, sister. You understand? All of that tough stuff that you used to do, all of that fighting and, you know, cussing and kicking. Like, you ain't got to do all that. You got a man now, you know what I'm saying, that's going to handle all that. But if we got to do something in order to get back to what we used to be, right? Right. Jeremiah 16 and 15. Go ahead, Doc.
Jeremiah 16 and 15. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
And that's where we coming from. We coming out of the land of the north, North America.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
And from all the land whither he have driven them.
He driven us all over this place. He said he will like a whirlwind, he will push us all over this place. So we all over the land. We all over the earth. You understand? Go ahead.
And I will bring them again into their land.
And we coming back. Go ahead.
That I gave unto their fathers.
And that's Israel. You understand? We coming back. You understand? But we have to do something. Go ahead.
Behold, I will send for many fishes, saith the Lord.
And that's what the I.S.U.P.K is doing right now. You understand? We are out here fishing. You understand? Fishing for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
You understand? We out here with our rod. You understand? We out here putting that bait out there. Listen, you are special people. You are the children of Israel. Come back to the commandments.
Right.
We putting that out there for you. You know what I'm saying? The oppressor is the devil, the Bible speaks of. We putting all that out there right now in front of your face. Everything that you know and can agree to, we putting it out there.
Damn right.
We putting that out there for you. Go ahead.
And they shall fish them.
Right.
And after will I send for many hunters.
It's not going to last too long. Right? This world is coming to an end.
Right.
You understand? It's not going to be no more fishing poles. It's not going to be no more bait. It's not going to be no more standing on the corners. You understand? It's not going to be no more Facebook Live. It's not going to be no more TikToks. One day this thing is going to be shut down. One day all of this is going to come crashing down. And then he's going to what? Send for what?
I sent for many hunters.
Now he's going to be sending for them hunters. You understand? And if you know what a hunter is, man, he out there to do what? He out there to kill. A hunter ain't out there to, you know, pass out candy and flowers and, you know, see if everybody's okay. No, a hunter goes out and kills. So when the Most High send out fishers, you better listen. Because after them fishers, it's coming the hunters. Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain.
Ooh, I mean, come on. Every mountain, every hilltop, every mountain, we coming to come see. We coming to do the Lord's work. Right? Go ahead.
and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rock.
And we finna go. I mean, listen, man, it ain't nowhere you can hide.
Right.
Once this place goes down, listen, ain't nowhere you can hide because ain't no buildings. You finna listen.
Right.
Listen. Everything's gonna be destroyed at that time. We coming back and we finna listen, man. Hunters coming out of the rocks. I mean, listen, man, that's gonna be a cold day. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 17, for my eyes are upon all their ways.
I mean, listen, the Most High sees everything that we do here. The Most High sees everything that the oppressor has done to us since we got off them boats. You understand? The oppressor, the Most High sees everything from then to now. And don't think that Israel getting away, right? Don't think Israel is going to be excluded. We're going to listen, man. The Most High see everything that you're doing as well. You understand? That's why we out here fishing. That's why we trying to bring you into this place. We're trying to bring you into the I.S.U.P.K. to save your life.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and neighbors, we're trying to save your life. Listen, man, we may just look like this. I mean, listen, man, listen. Me and I.S.U.P.K, man, we looking hardcore on here. You understand? But it's brotherly in here.
Right.
It's brotherly in here, man. We will feed you. We will clothe you. You understand? We're going to show your whole family love. You understand? Don't take the garments and the shades and the boots and, you know what I'm saying, the braids. Don't take this, you know what I'm saying, and think that we just, we here to, be hunters right now. I mean, because we look like some hunters. You understand? But we are out here fishing right now. You understand? And this is brotherly love we are showing you. You understand? Go ahead.
They are not hid from my face.
Man, he sees it all. Go ahead.
Neither is there iniquity hid from my eyes.
I mean, iniquity is sin, right? Sin, listen, man, sin is not, you're not going to get by, man. I mean, that's just real. That just is what it is. You understand? Give me, Salakia. Let me get Psalms 5 and 5. You understand? Like, this is something that we are trying to save you from. It's sin out here. You out here sinning, you're going to get paid for that.
Right.
You only got so much grace, you understand? And that thing going to run out. Everybody got a different, line of grace. Some people have more than others. You understand? Brothers dying every day, young. Sisters dying every day, young. That grace then ran out for them.
Right.
That grace is you only got a certain amount. Christians think, grace lasts, for an infinite amount of time. That's not the case. The Most High has enough grace. He has my grace is, I don't know what I got. You understand? So I'm going to serve the Most High while I got enough grace here. You understand? So I can, listen, man, he could take me out tomorrow, but I know that I tried my best to serve. You understand? That's what you have to do on this earth, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. Serve the Most High. You understand? And in that next life, he might give you something. Right. You understand? He might give you something in that next life. You understand? You got Psalm 5 and 5 for me up. Go ahead.
Psalm 5 and 5.
Right.
The foolish shall not stand in thy sight.
Hey, listen, man, you're not going to be foolish and stand in front of the Most High. You're not going to be foolish and stand in front of the Most High. You can't bring all that folly and the worldly things. You can't bring it into the I.S.U.P.K. and you damn sure ain't going to bring it to the Most High. You damn sure ain't going to. Listen, man, he sees it all.
Right.
Salakia. You know what I'm saying? He sees everything. You understand? So damn sure you better be ready to answer for everything that you do out here. Be ready for that. The foolish shall not stand in thy sight. Go ahead.
Thou hatest all workers of iniquity.
He hates, and that's another thing. He hates. You know what I'm saying? For them Christians, the Most High hates. But he hates all workers of iniquity. All workers. The workers. The worker is the people. The person that's doing the iniquity. The Christians say, he hates the sin. No, he hates the worker of iniquity. You understand? If you out here doing harm to your people, you out here having, sex with your sister and just throwing them away. You understand? He hates all the workers of iniquity. If he told your ass not to do something, you better so not damn do it. You understand? Don't do it. It ain't worth it, It ain't worth it. What the Most High got for you, I don't want none of that.
Right.
He talking about brimstone and fire, the lake of fire. I don't even, listen, man, listen, I don't want none of that. You understand? I don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? And I damn sure don't want it for our people. You understand? You know, Paul said, you know what I'm saying, he hoped that all Israel can be saved.
Right.
All Israel. You understand? And that's what we do here in the I.S.U.P.K. We ain't worried about the what is it, the 2/3 or 1/3. We ain't worried about none of that.
Right.
We trying to save all of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You understand? That's it. That's what we trying to do. But you cannot be a sinner, you understand, and stand in front of the Most High. Right. You know? Off with your damn head. You know what I mean? You cannot be disobedient and stand with the Most High. That it can't work. It doesn't work like that. You understand? We have to be able to serve the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And then we will have, you know, an inheritance. You know? Me personally, I want at least, you know, I don't know, 5, 6, I maybe need about 10, you know, inheritance. You know, I'm talking about servants here. You understand? I need about 10 servants, you understand, doing all types of work. You know, a servant per kid. You know, I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the Most High see fit. You understand? I'm working right now for that.
Right.
You understand? So lock it. You know what I'm saying? If I could, I know you're looking for something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let me get Psalms 2. Let me see. Psalms 2 and 8. You understand? Listen, man, you got to come back in order to inherit something. You understand? Come back to your nationality. You understand? Come back to serving the Most High. Come back to the law, statutes, and the commandments. You understand? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, I promise you, man, it feels good right now. Just in the I.S.U.P.K. I can only imagine what the kingdom of heaven is gonna feel like.
Right.
When you ain't gotta wake up at 6, 7 in the morning to go to work. You understand?
Right.
Back and forth to that same old rusty, dusty job every day. You understand? Whether you can wake up in the kingdom of heaven, man, and you know, you can wake up when you want to. You serving the Most High, man, he gonna give you what you want. You understand? Go ahead, but go ahead. Psalm, let me get 2 and start at 8.
Come. Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen.
The what?
The heathen.
The heathen. Like, I want you to give me the heathen. You understand? Everybody that did wrong to my people, I want them. You understand? I think I want one from every nation.
Right.
You understand? You know, I want a Donald Trump, right? I want a Kim Jong-un. You understand? I want one from the East. I want them all. Right. Just give me one from each of them. You understand? Go ahead.
For thy inheritance in the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
And I want them as a possession, right? This is mine right here. You know what I'm saying? I go to, you know, Officer Aisha's house, you know what I'm saying? And be like, yeah, man, I just picked up me another servant. I just got me another heathen. You understand? Like, you need some over here? Oh, you straight. You straight. You know what I'm saying? You and Sister Ryan, y'all straight, right? Salakia. You know what I'm saying? But if you need some, I'm breeding them over here, right? I'm breeding them. You understand? Go ahead, verse 9. Salakia.
Verse 9. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
And listen, man, it's only right. You know what I'm saying? We breaking them with a rod of iron. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it ain't going to be just for nothing, right? It's so we can get them to understand who's in charge here, right? Go ahead.
Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel.
I mean, listen, man, listen. Good night, right? Listen, this is not for the weak.
Right.
This is not for the weak brother that's, you know, out here, you know, good old Christian heart. This ain't for him. Listen, man, it ain't for everybody, man. I'm just going to be honest. Lord willing, the brother do come out of that. You understand? Here in the I.S.U.P.K, man, you got men in here.
Right.
That's authority. We got authority in here. You understand? You're going to sit down and listen in here. You understand? And we're going to break. Why are we going to do that? You understand? It's only right that they get this. Right?
Right.
We're going to break them into pieces. You understand? But just like a good father, man, you break them down and you build them back up.
Damn right.
So lock it. Go ahead. We're going to go to verse 11.
Verse 10, be wise now, therefore, of ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth.
And that's what we got to do. Be wise. You understand? We're going to be the judges of this earth. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Serve the Lord with fear.
Serve the Lord with what?
Fear.
With what?
Fear.
And we got to serve the Lord with fear. Like I said before, the beginning of what is the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. You understand? We have to serve the Lord with fear. We got to fear the Most High. Period. We got to feel I mean, come on, man. He's a terrible power. You understand? Right. He's a terrible power. Listen, I ain't got enough muscles in my body to fight that.
Right.
What are you talking about? You understand? Come on, man. Go ahead, Salaki. Finish that up for me.
And rejoice with trembling.
With trembling. Rejoice with trembling. You got to have both. We're going to be rejoicing and we're going to be trembling, huh?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Be happy, but you better be scared too. You understand? And that goes back, if you had a father in the home or you had an authoritative person, you know what I'm saying, in your life, you understand? You rejoice that brother was there or that sister. Like, I was raised by my mom, you know what I'm saying? And for me as a little kid, I kind of trembled when she, got a little mad at me, right? But you have to rejoice at having that person in your life.
Right.
I rejoiced at that. But I also knew the bounds of what I could take it to. You understand? I also knew that I couldn't overstep that far, you know what I'm saying, dealing with this person. You understand? So rejoice in this. Rejoice in this position that the Most High has given us. You understand? If you are a Black, Hispanic, or Native American, you need to be rejoicing in that.
Right.
Rejoice in that. Right now, we at the bottom. You understand? But the scriptures also say what? The last shall be first and the first shall be last. You understand? We in the last place right now. But we got a first place position waiting on us, huh?
Right.
It feels good to know that. Walk around knowing, listen, man, y'all got it right now. You right. You right. Yeah, you right. Y'all got it. You understand? But just know it's going to come a time where you're going to serve us.
Right.
Right? Like, that is a good feeling, man. You know? Salaki, man. Go ahead. I
mean, that's heavy too, man. That made me think about my older cousin too, being young, playing football and stuff.
Right.
And you know how you is a young generation, all the young cousins there. And my cousin, he said, it doesn't matter how many games you won and how many times you fought, you're only as good as your last fight. And just looking at it like that, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, we think we won because we could just go out here and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? We could have little vendor cars and smoke weed.
Right.
Just live free. You know,
right.
live by American law. Let me say that.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like, that's our last fight. You know, this is our last stop right here. You know, even in the scriptures say Esau is the end of the world, Jacob is the beginning.
Right.
The brother said first will be last, last will be first. But are you worthy enough to be first?
Right.
What are you going to do to be first?
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be first having cancer during a fight. You can't be first if your lung capacity can't even defend your household as a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're going to be last.
Damn right.
And Haggai 2:9. And we got to come to an understanding conclusion. Like, a just man will fall and constantly lose, but when he get up, he going to be the one to get that last knockout for the win, for the title.
Right.
And we got to understand that, man. And stop going to other people that's going to validate your sorrows or you being weak.
Right.
Stop it. And the reason why y'all running and y'all don't want to talk to somebody who's actually going to hold you accountable is because you're not used to somebody. You haven't been trained up to be better than you want to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You haven't been trained up for somebody to push you through your element, get you out your comfort zone to be better. Right. That's why you rebel and you refuse to do, you know what I'm saying? Make yourself as a better man or woman in society according to the Lord. Right. You know what I mean? And it's understandable. Right. It's understandable. Just like a stray dog. You be a damn fool to just go get a stray dog and think you gonna bring it to the house and train him. That dog ain't, man, that dog look at you like a fool. Go ahead.
Hey, the book of Haggai, chapter 2, verse 5. According to the word that
You said 2 and 5?
Salaki. Yeah.
2 and 9. 2
and 9, Salaki. The book of Haggai, chapter 2, verse 9. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than the former.
So the later house is going to be Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians in rulership.
Right.
The kings and princesses of Zion.
Right.
The rulers of the world.
Right.
But the latter, excuse me, what was the one?
Salaki. The glory of this latter house shall be greater than the former.
So Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, when you're in righteous rulership and you got everything that you actually fought for and you deserve, and what was, I ain't say the Lord owe us, but what the other nation owed us,
right?
The former house, man, all of that's gonna be gone,
right?
I mean, they can't even hold $5 in their pocket right now. You know, they Donald Trump getting locked up,
right?
For all the European people that going for Donald Trump,
right?
Joe Biden, a goddamn punk,
right?
I mean, where's all the muscle at?
Right.
Where's all this great and glory and honor?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, where is it?
Right.
Where is it? You know, is that's it?
No. Saith the Lord of hosts, and in this place will I give peace, saith the Lord of hosts.
So the Lord gonna give peace when the people who's supposed to be in rulership,
right,
is in rulership. If we ain't in rulership, look at it. You
right.
got Chinese eating bats and turtles and pork.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got them Romans over there doing Lord knows whatever in the LGBT army.
Right.
You know, what East Indians, good Lord. I mean, it's so many of them. They raping when you go over there.
Damn right.
Especially if you're uncovered, they are raping women over there like it's natural.
Right.
Natural. You got Africans putting their head up under cows and taking showers.
Right.
I mean, come on, man. You can't say that is the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
If I go walk outside and see somebody having sex with a cat.
Right.
That's not the kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven is when everybody got their own plot of land, doing whatever they supposed to be doing it the right way.
Right.
That's the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
And we're not going to see if Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians not in there. And shout out again 1,000 times over to Commander GEN.YAHANNA for holding the truth down. Because that brother could have left the truth when he was just down with General Muhammad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them brothers could have left and said the hell with it.
Right.
Then I mean, come on, where would we be now?
Right.
I wouldn't be in here.
Right.
God War wouldn't be in here.
Damn right.
Probably would have been dead somewhere else already.
Right.
Been dead.
Right.
Oh, you read that one more time?
Salaki.
So I break it down slowly for somebody.
I just dropped it. 1 second. Salaki. Oh.
Yeah, break it down slowly for y'all. Again, first to be last, last to be first.
Right.
That's one precept. Other precept is Esau is the end, Jacob is the beginning. Jacob is Israel, known as Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians.
Right.
Esau is the European,
right.
Edomites, whatever you want to call them.
The book of Haggai, chapter 2, verse 9. The glory of this latter house.
So the glory of the later house, the one that's about to come, go ahead,
shall be greater than of the former.
So America, they say the land of the free, home of the brave. Everybody moved to America. Everybody say America got all the opportunity.
Right.
But the Lord said that it's going to be something so much better than America.
Damn right.
I mean, if everybody moving to America, imagine what the Americans would do when that land comes. I mean, Donald Trump be coming to our land.
Right.
I mean, come on, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Saith the Lord of hosts, and in this place will I give peace, saith the Lord of hosts.
The Lord's going to give us our own peace.
Right.
When that time come, man. The Lord is going to give us our own peace. We ain't got to worry about anything.
Man.
I mean, I could tell Lafayette, my son, hey, little David be 5-10 miles down the road. Hey, go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, all right, go ahead. Take the bike.
Yeah.
Jog down and ain't got to worry about nothing.
And that's such a beautiful thing. Like when you said that, that's such a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? To live in peace.
Right.
You understand? To live in peace and knowing that, like you said, you could just let your kids play.
Right.
I mean, think about just the Passover. You understand? Kids running all around the whole building and we ain't worried about nothing.
Right.
Kids up on the stage with the generals. You understand? They like, hey, we got a kid up here. Who kid this belong to?
Right.
You understand? Because in that place of peace, in that little place, in that little building, that's a piece of the kingdom.
Right.
You understand? Because now we can kind of live as we're supposed to live.
Right.
We can give our love to the people that's in the same faith or in the same mindset as you. You understand? And you can just bring your kids in, shut the door, and just let them go. Because you know you got brothers and sisters in there that ain't in there for nothing other than serving the Most High.
Right.
Right? So your kids can come in there, run around. I got pictures on my timeline right now with brothers, holding other brothers' kids, you know what I'm saying, taking pictures and like, I don't know who kid this is. You understand? But I know that regardless, I'm one of his fathers.
Right.
Right? I'm one of his fathers. I'm one of his mothers. Everybody in there is a father and mother to my kids. You understand? And kids, it's a beautiful thing just to have, But in order for us to have peace, We got to have war.
Right.
We got to have war in order to have peace. That is the ultimate thing that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans got to understand. Being in that church, you only think about, you know what I'm saying, you know, peace and loving everybody and God loves everybody, but nobody understands how to get peace.
Right.
You understand? Salakia, let me get this last precept. We got to get up out of here. Let me get Revelations 2. Salakia, let me see.
You about to scare them. They scared of Revelation.
Revelations 2. Let me start at 25. And we're going to do 25, 26, and 27. Go ahead, Op.
Revelation 2 and 25. But that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
And that's what we got to do. We got to hold fast and hold on to this truth. We got to hold fast unto this brotherhood, this sisterhood, right? We got to hold everything that we are learning right now in the I.S.U.P.K. You understand? Under Commander GEN.YAHANNA, we have to hold fast until Christ comes. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nation.
And man, listen, man. Listen. Like that's nothing like holding on to something. Right? Like it's a beautiful thing when you got a long-lasting relationship with your rib. Right? You got a long-lasting relationship with your rib. You got your grandkids coming over and they saying, dang, grandma, grandpa, how long y'all been married? How long y'all been together? Man, we've been together about 40 years.
Like
go ahead.
One little second.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? And I really, and this is me personally.
Right.
That is one of the most beautiful estates to me as myself. To go to an older couple and be like, hey, how long was y'all married? And they say 45 years.
Man.
60 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 19 years. Because being only 29, looking at it is like, damn, one argument, 6 months in, these niggas divorcing. like how can you put up with this person 45 years? If you do it, goddamn it, I could do it.
Right.
No, you got it.
I know. And that's a great damn point, You know what I'm saying? Because once you see somebody hold, like when you look at Commander GEN.YAHANNA and how long he held on to this truth, he like, damn.
Older than me.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother's been in the truth longer than some brothers been alive.
Right.
Right? So you look at these long-lasting relationships, they holding on to something that they love.
Right.
They holding on to something that is, more than just themselves. In a relationship, it's a give and take. You understand? When you're in a relationship, it's gonna be some bad times,
right?
But it's gonna be some good times as well. But you gotta hold fast until all that shit, right? And Christ said, "Hold fast until He come." You know what I'm saying? And when you hold fast, He's gonna give you power over the what? The nations,
right?
The nation. He's gonna give you power over the nations. Now, Christians may not like Revelation, but that is what it is.
Right.
This is in red letter. This is in the Christ that you believe in, right? This is not my Jesus, right? Right? This is in the Christ. This is in the Christ that you believe in. He said, hold fast until I come and I will give you power over the nations.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 27. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
And he's going to rule. We're going to rule just like in Psalms,
Right.
We're going to rule over them with a rod of iron. Period. You understand? Go ahead.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to the shivers.
And listen, man, the same thing I just brought out. What David brought it out.
Right.
Now Christ is bringing the same thing out. Same thing. We're going to break them into shivers. We got to break them down now. Right? We're going to break them. Right? Go ahead.
Even as I received of my Father.
And this is what we got to do. Listen. We have to follow what Christ do, right? We follow what Christ do, and the Most High is going to be pleased. But we have to hold fast until He comes back. Nobody knows when He's coming back.
That's heavy.
Go ahead,
And I know when I say it this way, a lot of people are going to try to dispute it. But isn't Christ out of lineage of David?
Damn right.
And I mean, you might say great granddad, however you want to say it.
Right.
But meanwhile, he got certain teachings coming from where?
From his lineage. His lineage. It's passed down. It's passed down. All of these things was passed down from generation to generation to generation. You understand? And nothing has been changed.
Right.
The only thing changed is the people that's trying to teach this.
Right.
Right? We didn't let the heathen take the brothers and put them in seminary school.
Right.
right? So now they getting a different way of trying to understand what Christ is putting down, right? Trying to understand what Paul is putting down. You know what I'm saying? They say Paul's letters is hard to wrestle with, man. You can't wrestle. You're gonna be wrestling with Paul's letters. Every author of a book, you understand, they wrote different.
Right.
You understand? They got different styles, just like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We may have different styles, you understand, but they all swagoo. And we all understand it. Right? If you're a black, Hispanic, Native American, once you open this book and you get taught by a brother that's been in the truth for, 30 years plus, you understand? You listen to a brother, you be like, dang, now it all makes sense.
Right.
Now I understand why I turn on the TV and LeBron James is flying through the air and can't nobody stop him. Now I understand why our sisters is the most beautiful women on the planet Earth and can cook out of this world, right? And can do all. Listen, man, the sisters took the damn heathen to the damn moon. Right? Our sisters did that. You understand? Now I understand why we persevered through all these things. Oh, now it all makes sense. Right. Now I'm not just a damn black man. I'm not just a damn a Mexican or a damn Guatemalan or a damn Puerto Rican. I'm not just that. I'm God's chosen. Right. And if I hold fast till he come, damn, man, I'm taking over this place. You understand? I'm going to be one of them rulers one day, huh? You understand? Like, that is the ultimate goal here in the I.S.U.P.K, man. You understand? Getting that kingdom, huh? Serving the Most High. You understand? It's a beautiful thing, man. It's just a beautiful thing, man. It will erase a lot of the doubts in your mind of who you are when you come inside of this truth. Right. It will erase a lot of those things, you understand? All those things that we learned from this oppressor and, being in captivity. Of course, you're going to learn all of those things from him. You understand? And, like the book of John, I think it's the book of John says, ye are your father, the devil. You know what I'm saying? All of them things that your father, the devil, will do, you're going to do it as well. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, in the I.S.U.P.K, yeah, we understand what kind of oppression that we are under. You understand? But that don't mean that you can't get your mind out of this place. You know what I'm saying? It's too much internet. It's too many books for you to read now to try to figure out exactly who you are. You know what I'm saying? And how you're supposed to live. So, what else you got to say? We're going to close it out.
Only thing I can say is, man, getting this truth, man. Embody the silence that you need to have. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're going to learn. You can't talk and think you know everything and don't learn anything. Man. Right. Just submit yourself to being silent for damn 6 months and see how much you will learn and how much you'll have an understanding of the Bible. Right. Stop being weak, man. Stop being weak. But we go ahead and close out.
Damn right.
We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohanna. We teach the truth about the Bible, that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the biblical Jews. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group, Christian church, or Muslim mosque. Right. We the home of the truth. And I'm Officer 50, Ashaya Allah.
Officer 50, Gabawar Rakar.
And with that, that's Sabbath service.
Shalom.